welcome to the LUF Lounge. It's our Return the North team, and we've poached Emily from the East to help us with the comments. So please, if you're watching it live now or you're going to watch it after, if you're watching it after, please like and share so we can spread our messages to many people. Our theme this week is hope, so we're hoping to bring a bit of hope into your lives. So I'll just pass you over to Emily. Hi, Emily.
Hello. I'm wondering how many people are sat in the garden. I'm hoping if you are, you can take your phone outside and watch us and give us some love and share and like, please. We've already got Matty Parry. Yes, Red Rose. Yes, Matty Parry. We've got Kathy, Simon, Raiden. Miss you guys. Nathan Lee Thomas. When are you back open on Cannon Street? Do we know?
Yeah, we're not open yet because unfortunately they're doing the vaccines in the office in Cannon Street, so we can't open for another couple of months at least.
Right, okay, that's fine. Jessica Porter, yes, Red Rose, and she's saying Helen Day, just in case you're free, jump on here. Oh, and then yeah, Nathan, so he's just asked Bev, when are you back open in Accrington Town? So I hope that's answered your question, Nathan. Unfortunately at the moment they're doing the vaccines, so no problem. Look at that. So yeah, there's lots of people. We've got 30 people at the moment. We've got Dan Littlechild, hello. Jeanette Gerard, hello. And I think that's it for now. But hi.
Yeah, thanks, Emily. And I'll just introduce you now to my lovely co-host, Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Guys, great to see everybody. Get liking and sharing. We want as many people as we can on tonight. We've got some great people coming in to talk for you and to sing for you. Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, so do you want to introduce the guest?
Yeah. Okay, guys. So we've got a full LUF for you tonight. Like I say, I hope you're all liking and sharing. We've got Emily here on comments. Everybody's already met Emily. We've got Willie and his words of wisdom, always a favourite with everybody. We've got Hassan here to come and talk to you all about the Harry Bus and the things that they've got going on. We've got the lovely Lauren Waring here to tell you her story about recovery. Hopefully you should get a good shot of hope from that, guys. We've got the beautiful Georgina that's come to sing for everybody, voice like an angel, I'm told. And we've got the wonderful Jed coming from the Well, about to tell you about all the great services they've got on offer, new services in Morecambe. So it should be a really good LUF, guys.
Okay, so shall we get started straight away? Shall we have a song? Okay, Georgina.
Do you want me to sing? Did you want me?
No, Emily.
All right.
Georgina, I said. All right, do you want to mute yourself, Georgina? Thank you for coming on the LUF on this lovely sunny Saturday.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so take it away when you're ready.
So the first one that I've chosen is I See the Light from Tangled, because I feel like the light of recovery, really, isn't it? And I don't understand how music and Zoom works, so there's not going to be any backing music. It's just going to be me. All those days watching from the windows, all those years outside looking in, all that time never really knowing just how blind I've been. Now I'm here blinking in the starlight. Now I'm here, suddenly I see. Standing here, it's all so clear. This is where I'm meant to be. And at last I see the light. And it's like the fog has lifted. And at last I see the light. And it's like the sky is new. And it's warm and real and bright. And the world is somehow shifted. All at once, everything looks different now that I see you. Thank you.
Wow, that was beautiful. But people are saying the voice of an angel. Wade Shaw, listen to her voice all day long. That was go on, girl. Matty Parry, Jessica Porter, voice of an angel. That wow, beautiful.
Beautiful, Georgina.
Thank you all so much.
Beautiful, Georgina.
Really, really beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Okay then. All right, Emily.
Oh yeah, so and we've got Kaylin Holland. She's put love this. Stuart Watson, lovely. Kathy Simon Raden, beautiful. Chris Rollins, beautiful. I don't know whether they're saying that to me about me, but I think it's actually aimed at Georgina. You've got lots of love, and then the love hearts were just woo, woo. Honestly, that well done. That was lovely.
Amazing. Right. Okay. So next up, guys, we've got the wonderful Jed. He's been kind enough to come from the well and discuss with us some projects that they've got going on at the moment. Some great stuff going on down on at the well. So without further ado, I shall pass you over to Jed.
Thank you, Sarah. Can you hear me okay there?
Yeah.
Got quite a loud voice, so I'm still kind of reveling from a bit of detached outreach we did last night, looking for teenagers who were problematic and causing a bit of trouble. And we were talking to 4 of them. And some guy on the radio had said to one of the other agencies, there's 8 youths knocking around the youth club there, and 4 of them were us. So it's like, yeah, I'll have that, you know. I've a bit of an arrested development going on, you know, but I'll take that. I'll take that. So my name's Jed Pickersgill. I'm the Senior Development Lead for the Well Communities CIC. The Well Communities is a multifaceted organisation. For those of you who don't know us, that we work around criminal justice, we work from hospitals, we work from prisons, we have supported housing projects, we do social prescribing. We've got lots and lots of different strands. We work a hub and spoke model, which means you've got a hub there. From that hub, we've got lots of spokes. I'm here kind of today because Sarah's very kindly invited me along to speak about the supported housing projects that A, we've run very successfully in Barrow and Furness since 2014, and B, the new and emerging projects in both Kendal and Morecambe. So why, I suppose, it begs the question, you know, I'm a salesman by trade, but I'm also a great advocate of the work we do around the supported housing, purely and simply because in 2015, on the 14th of June, I walked through the door at 7 stone with nothing. All my family had disowned me. I had literally the clothes I had on my back, not a penny in my pocket. I'd spent hundreds of £1,000s on Class A drugs. I'd lost the ability to hold down a tenancy. I'd lost all my family. I'd been sectioned a number of times, imprisoned a number of times. I forgot how to boil an egg. And I was welcomed with open arms. And I started looking at myself with a behavioural change programme. So there, in a nutshell, is kind of why I'm A, ingrained in this organisation, and B, why I'm a massive advocate for the supported housing. I look on here and I see 2 of my friends, and I consider people friends who's been through our projects. I see 2 of my friends. I see 2 people who are just trying to achieve the same as me today. Okay. On social media, I'm not really at liberty to say what we're trying to achieve today, but we know what it is. We know exactly what it is. Yeah. You know, for those of you who know me, I know I've kind of tried back with a straight back. Our supported housing project is for people who cannot hold down a tenancy. You can't hold down a tenancy, whether that be mental health, substance misuse, poor physical health, lack of personal hygiene, inability to manage your money, bit of social isolation going on, or you sat at home with tongue hanging out, lost the ability to cook, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I'm yet to see someone that turns up at our door with just one problem. You know, if anybody in here has ever just turned up with one problem, you're much better than me, because I had a raft of them when I walked through the door. I had multiple, what's known as multiple complexities, lots of them. You know, I didn't trust anybody. Yeah, I'd completely lost the will to live. I was on the brink of, you know, multiple thoughts of suicide, couple of attempts, bit of jail going on, that kind of stuff. You know, We started off in 2014 in November with 4 beds in Barrow-in-Furness, supported housing model. 4 beds quickly became 6 and nobody wanted to go. There was a few people completely abstinent, turning their lives around. Instant connection with GP, dentist, like-minded people. Show you how to manage your money. Learn you how to cook. Learn you how to get some self-esteem back. Get you involved with domestic violence courses. Involve you in anything that you need. Person-centered. What do you need? I don't know what you need. Our assessment does. Our assessment does. You know, that's the top and bottom of what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to achieve a cosmic shift in thinking. We're trying to reset people's moral compasses. Okay. And we'll also help your parents with our family support groups, and your brother and your sister and your uncle, or anybody else who needs that help because of my behaviour. You know, we've got 30 beds in Barrow-in-Furness. We're always full. Always full. You know, we have lots and lots of demand for our services in Barrow-in-Furness. Supported housing is one strand of what we do, but it's a very popular strand and it's a very successful strand, which is clearly shown not just by data and social impact values. It's clearly shown by, look, here I am, full set of teeth, bit of an haircut going on. Yeah. Fully shown by people in here, fully shown by hundreds of us who are helping another individual as well. Lots of us. It's a movement of people. It's a way of life. It becomes a way of life. You know, we've been very successful in the supported housing that we operate because we buy in. It's a culture we create. We create a culture of warmth, togetherness, connectivity. We are all one. We're all together. We're all solid. It's like the French Foreign Legion. You never leave. Dear. Yeah. Get very passionate about it. You know. Don't win them all. Don't win them all. Win over 50%. Long term. Win over 50%. Long term. We don't win them all. It's right in front of your face. Social modelling. What does it look like to be a productive member of society? This. Pay water rates. I've got a TV licence. Council tax. What? I never bought anything I couldn't carry for 10 years. When I left my family home in 2005, I didn't buy anything I couldn't carry for 10 years. It's a cosmic shift in thinking. Why? Because I was brought into an organisation with empathy, compassion, love, care for another human being. We've been working in Kendal for a long period of time. We've just got a 12-bed hotel in Kendal, Highgate House. We'll actively be seeking referrals for Highgate House from Kendalians and anyone that lives within the South Lakeland District Council demographic area. That will be opening, God willing, mid-May. We've secured properties in Morecambe for our North Lancashire, the strategy we have across North and Central Lancs. So we've got beds in Morecambe, which will be available again mid-May. Referrals can be made to either at info@thewell2.co.uk. Send an email, express some interest. If you're struggling, drop us an email. Give us a ring. Give us a ring. Google us. 01229829832. I'm going to sit here looking a bit bonkers now because I can only remember the old Morecambe phone number because we've got a new hub. We've got a new hub in Morecambe. And I'm a little ill-prepared because I was rushing around today. So I don't quite know the number for that one. Google us. We're really committed to what we do. We've got a hub in Morecambe that's going to do a hell of a lot more stronger interventions. We've been working in Morecambe for many years. We're going to up the interventions in there. We've got lots of different strands from Morecambe. The supported housing in Morecambe, again, will give us another strand. You know, it'll create capacity in Morecambe, extra capacity than what we've already got in Morecambe. We do some really strong work through North and Central in partnership with a lot of other local agencies. You know, it speaks for itself. You know, it kind of speaks for itself. I often get asked, have you got a brochure? Which kind of seems to get us mixed up with the Hilton Hotel. You know, we're not an hotel. It's certainly not easy. If you want to sign up for easy, you're definitely coming to the wrong place. You know, it's a very difficult process of behavioural change. You're in bed at 11, you're up at 7. Say bye-bye to your telephone for a period of time. Say bye-bye to Facebook. You won't carry cash. The only place you'll go on your own is the toilet. You'll have a member of staff all the time. You'll have constant access to peers, staff, people who's going to support you all the time. And when you think, I cannot do this, I can't do it, there's always someone there to say, yeah, you can. Because I have. You know? And it's really, this is a gift for me to be speaking on here, because there's a couple of people who I've got a great affiliation with, you know, a very strong affiliation with, because I know how much work went into each of us. I know how much work went into me. And I know how much work goes into caring for other individuals. You know, we don't sign up for easy. That's one thing I'll stress. You know, but it's a beautiful life. It's life-changing, absolutely life-changing. You know, I'm running out of things to say. I could sit here all day. We're opening a social supermarket in Morecambe. We're always actively seeking volunteers across North Lancs, always, to offer us extra capacity. You know, I could literally sit here all day, all afternoon, and tell you all the different things we've got going on, because we've got lots going on.
I've got a lot of questions. I mean, there's a lad on here, Matty Parrott. He wanted to know where you're based, because he's saying that he said he's the none in Warrington there, not housing me at the moment. Ever since I came from rehab, they're not helping. And then he was asking about if you can have phones. What about your own phones? So he seemed quite interested, Matty Parry. I'm just wondering what.
Okay, so if he's not getting help in Warrington, I'd suggest that he contacts the Statutory Substance Misuse Service that he's been working with and get them to signpost him to something, you know. But we will help anybody. Literally, we've got a 7-day-a-week support group that runs every single day, all the way through Christmas. Give us a ring on 01229 829 832 and have a chat to one of our staff team.
We'll put we'll put this. Are we putting the links on later on, Bev,
yeah,
on the site, so for people? So yeah, Matty Perry, if you're watching that, you know, there will be a phone number, and Jed said, you know, we can give them a ring. Dan Littlechild, loving Jed's shirt. Dan likes Jed, your shirt's smart, Jed, apparently.
If you nip up to the shop, I've got some signed photographs.
Hey, come on.
Good morning.
Hey, I'll have one of them.
Matty Perry's he's going to Google it now. Go on, Matty. Good luck, mate. Ryan Barker, what if you're from Chorley, Preston area? Can you still apply?
Speak to your local reach worker in Preston. That'll be Andy. Speak to Andy. If you get hold of the reach team in Preston, you can contact our Morecambe office. And if you speak to Andy, who's a reach worker for Preston, he'll be happy to chat with you.
Right, fantastic. We've got, oh crikey, Mark Baker is watching, Lee Thomas is watching, Sophia Akram. Never underestimate togetherness. You really are passionate. It comes across loud and clear. So that's to you, Jed. Stuart Watson, I highly recommend supported housing from my own experience in Accrington. Chris Rowlands, one problem would have been a luxury. I know. I was, yeah, well, it would, wouldn't it? And then we've also got, we had somebody, 1 minute, I'm just looking because there's somebody on here that's Arthur Ward. I'm an alcoholic and trying to better my life. Well, welcome, Arthur. You're in the right place. You know, we're all here together. We're all here to try and support each other, you know, and sending you lots of love out there.
Arthur, get yourself on Alcoholics Anonymous Dartford at 7:30 tonight. There's about 30 of us. We'll see you there, Arthur.
There you go. And Matty, so Emily, I've got kids and a girlfriend. Can we have phones? If they went to this place, is there no phones allowed, Jed?
You'll get your phone after the last meeting of the evening, which is around 9 o'clock, for maybe an hour and 30 minutes.
Right. Okay, Matty. Well, like I say, good luck. And like I say, there's lots of comments. That's great. Lots of questions. And yeah, that sounds really interesting. And then hopefully we can put the link on.
Yeah.
And people can reach out that way.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. I will say as well, do you know that we're good friends with the guys at the well. Do you know we're all in this together? Do you know we all just want people to get better. Do you know most of us have come from that dark place ourselves. You know, we all know where you've been. We do, you know, all of us like to work together. If you didn't manage to get any numbers, or you know you don't manage to pick them up tonight, do you know, contact us at Red Rose as well. Do you know, we've got lots of support groups, and we can certainly pass on, do you know, any numbers to Jed at the well, for anybody that is after supported housing. Do you know? So yeah, keep in touch.
I was going to ask you, Jed, about is it called the Well-Fed Shop, or you mentioned the supermarket? What's that?
It's well-fed social supermarket.
Yeah. How does that work?
So basically, it's got a number of strands to it. So it's got food club strands whereby we reduce food waste by collecting from fair share and doing a food club on a Monday in Barrow and Furness, 2 food clubs on Monday in Barrow and Furness, food club on Friday in Morecambe. We also do one in Preston. But we've also got a retail outlet whereby we get all different types of donations. We buy some short-dated stock in. We deliver all different types of interventions through those stores also. So what it is really, I suppose it's a front-facing, you know, it's a front-facing outlet for the organisation where people just come in, you know, I don't know, buy a can of pop, talk to somebody. It's amazing the amount of different interventions. Most of the interventions we do through the social supermarkets have got absolutely not relative at all to substance misuse, not at all. You know, we get a lot of elderly people coming in talking to us. We get a lot of people with mental health difficulties, people who are isolated. You know, a lot of different strands come from that. We do a lot of moving around of furniture for people, you know, helping people out, sourcing goods, that kind of stuff, distributing hardship monies. So it's just like another string to the bow.
Yeah, sounds brilliant. Hopefully we can.
Yeah, Michael Butler's
your way and work together on that.
Michael Butler has put Mulberry Blackpool recovery helps with housing in recovery. So thanks for that, Michael, sorry. And then Matty Parry, I'm signing up now. They deem me as high risk though because of spending my life in jail and care. So would your risk matter? I have no arse, no nothing against kids or women. So does it matter that he's classed as high risk?
No, it doesn't. Every individual case is taken on its own merits. At the end of the day, we're built on ex-offenders. You know, it's not, we deal with all different types of clients, multi-agency public protection arrangement, IPP. You know, again, a lot of it is down to the geographical area which these people, you know, individuals come from. But I'm sure we can help in some capacity. Matty, give me a ring on Monday morning.
Oh, did you hear that? Well, I hope you did, Matty. I'm sure he will, because he'll message me in a minute. It's like a private chat, me and Matty. Chris Rowlands put some links on as well. Thanks, Chris Rowlands. And then we've got Dan Littlechild has just put Willie with 3 love hearts. Listen, we're not on about Willie yet, Dan. You're just gonna have to wait. We're sorting Jed at the moment. But no, thank you. Like I say, there's a lot of people have commented, so that's been really helpful.
Yeah, thanks, Jed. Thanks for coming on and spending some of your Saturday night with us. And our theme tonight, because you weren't on right beginning, is hope. I don't know if you heard that or not, but obviously you've just give an hope shot to everybody, yourself as well. Like, so they were brilliant. Thank you very much, Jed. Really.
Thank you.
Thanks
for having me. I must apologise. I must look. I've still got lots to do today.
Yeah, okay.
Good to see everyone.
Thank you very much, Jed.
Take care.
Hi, Jed.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. So I'm just going to introduce you to Hassan, our next guest. Hello, Hassan. Are you okay?
Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me today.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much for coming on. All right. Take it away, Hassan.
Right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Hassan. I'm the Senior Operation Manager for Lancashire NHS. And I run 2 projects. One of the projects we run is very unique. It's our health bus which is called HARI, which is Health, Advice, Recovery, Resilience, Information. And the whole concept of the vehicle is going out in the community, parking up anywhere, whether it be supermarkets, street corners, shopping malls, and grabbing people whilst they're walking and chat with them. And as you were now, especially now, I feel there's more need to be out because people are getting lonely, people are getting frightened, nervous to speak to each other. And mental health, we've been out, the project started 2 years ago in 2019. And sorry, 2 years ago. When we originally started off, the first year before the lockdown, we spoke for about 3,000 people the first year. And my background is working drug and alcohol service for 20 years. So obviously working from drug and alcohol services, then moving to mental health services. And then moving on this, where you go in the community and target and speak to people, it was very unique. We've had all sorts of hash issues, problems. People, we've had a girl coming down once in Blackpool, and it was about 2:30, and she came crying to our van. And she goes, I've just been chucked out, I don't have a home. And when we go out in the community, what I try to do is get our partners on board. So on that particular day, I had someone from the housing company, I had someone from Minds Matter, myself, and had CVS. I looked at the guys, I said, look, we have to get this girl home before we leave. By 4:30, we arranged everything. And that's just one story. I could go on the things we've done. And the reason it happens is because we go out in the community. We don't wait for people to come to us. And that's what services have gone wrong. That we expect people to come to us. And you know, we guys always talk about when we in the dog's day or dog's journey. Yes, we don't have time to go to a service. Yes, we might have other priorities. But the services have to go to them. They have to reach them. They have to, just say hi. And, since going back to the second lockdown, we've been going back out. It's just been amazing. We were in Skelmersdale, and this old lady came up to me in the van, and she said, I've been the first person she spoke to after 2 months. And it was amazing just sitting down to her and just talking. And that's what we need. Just that chat, that how are you? And just asking, just how are you? That's it. Just smile, just saying how are you today. That just fills someone's heart. And last week I was in Blackpool, and this gentleman came up. He was very, very upset. And I started talking to him. After half an hour, he gave me a smile and goes, I'm going to the well now. But that smile just made me day. It was freezing, by the way, that day. But that smile, I just forgot the cold. And that's what we do. That's what Harry is. That we take out in the community, listen to people, support people. But the beauty of it is we do it in partnership with a lot of agencies. Rather than waiting for people to come to us, we go to them. So that's Harry. We cover whole Lancashire and South Cumbria. Unfortunately, it's only one of us. I'm only one Harry, but it's amazing. And we've been back out again from 1st of April. So we've been to Lancaster, we've been to South Cumbria, we've been to Blackpool. Next week is going to be Pizza Week again. We're in Blackburn, we're in Burnley. So we're everywhere. And if you ever come across, please do come out and say hi. I know we might have offered you tea or coffee this time, but we will get something, hopefully. But it's just saying hi and say, how are you? And one of the advantages when people come to us, we have all sorts of information from mental health to diabetes to arthritis, name it, we'll have it. And we can signpost you to local services. And it's amazing, just going out and listening to people and talking to people. So that's one project which I manage, which is great. The other project is we have our recovery college. Now, the whole idea, especially when it comes to mental health, if you go back to mental health, what used to happen? If I had mental health, I would have gone to my key worker. They will go to my psychiatrist, give me some bunch of medication. I'll feel better, go back home, and I'm lonely. I don't have a friend. My roof's leaking, I get frustrated. I get that stress. I get frustrated, that stress, that panic, and I have mental health again. So I'm going back in again. What I needed was not that medication. What I really needed was someone there to tell to me how to fix your roof, or someone there to just say hi. So Recovery College started off about 6 years ago in every NHS. We just picked this up 2 years ago, where we co-produce and co-deliver our training with people with experience. So our mental health course, our anxiety course, our stress awareness course, it's all co-produced and co-delivered with people who've gone to that journey. Because I firmly believe, like I said, my background being a drug alcohol worker for 20 odd years, my background is I'm a trainer. That's what I do. And I have done that training anyway. But my story is different. Mine's by the book, which is great. But that story, which comes out from the heart, I could never say that. And that's what live experience and co-produce is. That let's do it together. It's not what the book says, it's what your heart says, what you've done. And all our courses are free. So what I'll do, I'll try to send Bev, I think I have sent it, Bev, our booklet to our last month. Yeah. So please share it. It's free for anyone. At the moment, it's on MS Team. So you can come on any of our courses. It's free. It's on MS Team, which is great. But hopefully, when we go back to new normal, or whatever new normal is going to be, we want to go back to the face-to-face. We will be looking for volunteers who want to join us and co-produce and co-deliver our training, because that is so unique, that both professional and personal lived experience delivering something simple. And back of that, because working in the drug field, when I came over to our trust, one of the things which I am still very passionate is about drug use and mental health and alcohol. It's so important. Both are hand to hand. If someone's got mental health, they might have drug problem, they might have alcohol issue as well. So how could we make sure a person who comes to our service, their journey is unique? How could we make sure that that person comes to us as a mental health service? We understand that person. I was speaking to our colleague in Inspire a few years back, and she was saying that she was in the hospital and this old lady came in. She was drinking alcohol, and the nurse in the hospital goes, well, she's in her 70s, so what, let her drink. No, why? She's coming in for help. She needs help. Doesn't matter the age. She needs help. And that's, we have to change. And when I moved over, that's what I want to change in our trust. That how could we get our service better? So one of the things I want to do, and this is where you guys, if you want to come and join my journey, I'm playing, and I'm hoping I'll get someone to join our journey, and I'm going to sort of our dual diagnosis, service users dual diagnosis, where you tell us what went wrong. But as I said, what I have is I work for the Lancashire NHS. So I could only do if you came to our service as mental health. If you went to Manchester Mental Health Service, unfortunately, I can't do much because they're different trusts. But if you came to our trust and you had anything, if you had a bad journey, we need to know. And we want to change that for our future. It might be small, but what I want to go, that in next 10 years' time, will be so unique that people will say, you know what, in Lancashire, they've got the best dual diagnosis service. And why not? Why not? We could do it, but it needs to start from somewhere. And that's where we're going to start from with you guys. So that's in a nutshell my project.
Wow, I want to. I'm coming on that bus.
Yeah, me too.
We're all going on, but do you know what? I mean, this is just, I don't want to bore you too much, but last week we spoke to a mental health team, Unlock Your You, that had been set up in our area, and I went out and volunteered because somebody had put a concern about a lady that was struggling with alcohol, very unkept, you know, going through bins and stuff, and this team, I spoke to them and they went straight out that evening to the area where, and I went and helped them, and we had a look round. Unfortunately, we couldn't find this person, but we did ask in some shops, and the people were they knew who we're on about, and it just goes to show, like, and then I made friends with this old man who was having a chat, and that was lovely. And like you say, it's just going out and just connecting, because like you say, sometimes people won't come to you. You have to go to them, and that's that. When you just said that, I thought, yeah, and like that is amazing that you managed to find that girl somewhere to stay in the space of a few hours. It's like, that's amazing. Chris Rowland says, can you bring the bus to St Anne's, please?
Yes, we could.
Chris, yeah, cup of tea and a chat.
The only thing I ask for is nothing. It's free. We only need 4 car parking space. That's it.
Right. Well, Chris, yes.
We come, we'll take it anywhere in Lancashire, South Cumbria. Just talking about that particular, the week after that, I went back to Blackpool again. And this stuck me forever. It was December, and it was so cold. And Blackpool, I don't know why, whenever I go Blackpool, it's always cold for some reason. So that particular day was freezing. And we parked up in an area where it was high area, where it was drug use, alcohol use, poverty, and so on. And that's what I target. That's my area I want to target. I'm not after the numbers, I'm after the people. So after about, I think it was about 12 o'clock, and no one came. And I would go to my colleagues, you know what? It's cold, it's freezing. Let's just pack up and let's go. So we were just parked up outside the community centre. And from far, I could see these elderly people coming. And I'm there thinking, no, they're not going to come to us. They'll go to that community centre and they'll get something from there. But they came to us. And when they came in, they must be in their 70s. And they were shivering. I got them inside, got them tea, coffee. In those days, we used to give tea and coffee, which was great. In these new days, I don't know, you can't do all this. But before the lockdown. So we got them tea, coffee, sat down. And the lady goes, my husband has dementia. I'm the carer. And unfortunately, we can't pay our bills. We're stuck. Can you do anything? And funny thing is, sometimes you think, what can I do? And you have this random requests. And it was just, I don't know, for some reason, I had a leaflet from Blackpool. There was a company giving grants. So went in a van, took everything out from every single box and found that leaflet. Went up, phoned up, and arranged it for them. And I asked that couple how they came to us. So the couple goes, it took us 2 buses to come to you. And we're going to get 2 more buses to go back home again. And I looked at those guys who were with me that day. I go, just imagine, we packed up and went.
It's like your guardian angels, isn't it? It's like you've been placed there just
right time, right, yeah. And that's what it is. That's what service needs to be, at the right time, for right people, at the right place.
Yeah. Exactly.
I think, if anything, this lockdown has so highlighted, hasn't it? Just how much as, just as people, never mind whether we're addicts or whether we're suffering, with mental health, or, even if everything's going great in our lives, connection, physical connection, emotional connection with other people is just paramount. And I think, whether you've got addictions or not, during this lockdown, I think everybody has felt it. And I think everybody is really, it's really highlighted, the importance of that connection for everybody. I think what you're doing is great, Hassan. I really do. And like you say, you might have sat there all night, but that you've changed the life for that one person, and if it only is one, that's amazing. That's huge. Do you know what I mean? Being out there in the community, ready, waiting for people. Like you say, it doesn't matter whether it's one person or 100 people. It's worth it, isn't it? I think that's a really, really great service, Hassan. Amazing.
It is. Stuart Watson's asked, how is it all funded? He thinks it's absolutely fantastic, this idea.
I work for the Lancashire South Cumbria NHS, so it's funded by them. So I work for them.
Okay, right. We've got Lisa Nicole. The adaptation for each individual is key with their mental health. Leanne Moore, think we all need to practice what we preach. Yep. Lisa Nicole, oh, love you, Emily. Oh, that. Love you too. Chris Rowlands, I will pay for parking if need be. So that's Chris who said to come to St Anne's. So he said he'd pay for parking if needed be. Julie Ridgway, I can highly recommend the Harry bus. We had a great day in Morecambe. Chris Rowlands, Divine Intervention. And then Barbara English, yes, Sarah, connect, talk, call, just be there for someone. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And on your service user group for dual diagnosis, so you want volunteers, don't you, Hassan?
Yes.
So you can contact me at Red Rose, because I've been on Hassan's user group, haven't I? So, and it's going to be fantastic, hopefully. So some of the Red Rose guys got involved already. So if anyone else wants to get involved, you know, Hassan's trying to do a great thing in getting mental health and substance misuse together and get a better pathway for people. So yeah, just contact us and I can put you forward to either Hassan, or whenever the next service user group's going to be, I can let you know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
Is that it, Emily, for comments?
Yeah, that's it.
I wanted to say as well, Hassan, do you know, how great as well that you're listening, do you know, to the service users, do you know, because I think so often, do you know, people are involved in services, do you know, they push from pillar to post, you know, and they don't always get their voice heard, do they? Do you know, I think that's really great, do you know, that you're trying to tailor it to people, do you know, trying to listen to where people are coming from, listen to their experiences, do you know, and build your service around that. Do you know, I think that's great. I really do.
Yeah. And we're going to get that Harry bus as soon as we're back in community with the LUFs and things like that. You're going to bring your bus, aren't you, Hassan?
I can't wait.
Yeah, you're going to definitely get involved with that. So
Yeah.
did you say it's in Burnley and Blackburn soon?
What I'll do, I'll send you the list where we're
Yeah.
gonna be. So by all means, if you're around, pop over, say hi. And I'm getting more dates in from May, so I'll send that over as well.
Right, and I'll put that on the LUF page so that everyone can see where the Harry bus is. So
And also the Recovery College courses. I'll
put that on as well. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think I've got that list, haven't I? So yeah, I'll put it on our LUF page. It'll be on there on Monday morning. So okay, well, thank you very much for coming on, Hassan, because I know you've also got to go, haven't you?
Yep.
For your own reasons. So thanks a lot for sharing all this and coming on Saturday night. We really appreciate you coming on, and you're great to have on.
Thanks, Hassan.
Thank you so much for the invite.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye.
Okay, so I think we'll have another song, eh? Is that okay?
Do this.
Yeah. All right. So whenever you're ready.
Okie dokie. For a minute there, I forgot. And then I was like, oh, right, yep, that's me. I am doing this. So next song I'm doing is Creep by Radiohead. Yeah, I never know how to start when there's no music. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special, so special. But I'm a creep, I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Oh, oh, she's running out the door. She's running, run, 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 run. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you want, you're so special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong here.
You are special, Georgina. You are
Oh,
special.
wow. The hearts are like, they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. Samantha Jane Cooper, go girl. Sophia Akram, wow, what an amazing voice. Michael Butler, brilliant lady. And then Michael Butler's put, we are all special. We're all broken biscuits. I had to get that in, didn't I? I had to get that in. That needs to be on that Harry bus. We need to take some broken biscuits with them. Chris Rowlands, I'm a special kind of special. We all are. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. Leanne Moore, beautiful song, beautifully sang, true words. It was, you have got a beautiful voice. And to do that with no music either is like, that is amazing. Barbara English,
Terrifying.
beautiful, fab singer. Well done.
Beautiful. That's one of my favourite songs. That was beautiful, Georgina.
Hope I did it justice.
You absolutely did.
Oh, you did, yeah. I was singing it in our quiz just to try and give them who it were because none of them knew, but I don't think I quite did it justice.
Oh.
They got it though. They actually got the song, which I'm like, did you get it from my singing? But I don't think they did really, but it's another story. Yeah, thank you very much, Georgina. Beautiful. Okay, Willie, have you got some words of wisdom for us, please?
I'd just like to first, you guys are working hard for people and that, you know, and there's real lots of people, you know, because helping each other through hard times and hope you're all okay out there. The time I was with them, and all over.
A bit glitchy. Is it me or is it
No,
Willie's?
it's a little bit glitchy.
Right, we'll try again. We heard you briefly. Try again, Willie. Just wait for Willie to sort it out.
Yeah, just gonna move.
Either.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit better, yeah.
Right. You have no control over, you don't have control over what you do. Mental health is the freedom of knowing and accepting oneself. There is hope even when your brain tells you there is. I am not afraid of storms, for I'm learning to smash it.
I tell you what, Willie, it's a little bit broken. So just sort your internet out, and I'll come back to you. Or is that all right?
All right.
We'll come back to you in a minute. Just try and sort it, and we'll go to Lauren if that's all right, Lauren.
We'll try Willie again in a minute because I know people say not good start. I think Willie's having a few problems, so we'll try and get him to sort out his internet and his sound, and then we'll come back to him.
Yeah. Oh, that means it's the beautiful Lauren's turn. I'd just like to say as well, before Lauren starts, she's one of my best friends in the world. She's been one of my best recovery sisters. You know, we used to drink together. Now we recover together. That is the power of this stuff, guys. So I'm looking forward to this. Take it away, Lauren.
Thank you, Sarah. My heart rate's gone up on my Fitbit. Hi, everyone. I'm Lauren. Firstly, just want to say a massive thank you to Red Rose for inviting me to share. It really is a privilege, and I don't just say that, it really is. So yeah, I'm Lauren from Lancaster. So I'm here to share my journey with you. I believe the theme is hope. So I hope that somebody gets something from it, because next Saturday, a week today, I will be celebrating 1 year of sobriety. You know, looking back, my journey it's been full of ups and downs. It has, but I'm sat here today, you know, sharing with you. I'm not wanting a drink. I'm not needing a drink. And for me, that's a miracle. You know, it really is. My story is primarily alcohol. Drugs were involved, but it was alcohol, you know, that stole my heart, stole my feelings, stole my emotions, and brought me to my knees. So yeah, 11 months. I had my habit on my 11 months, 24 days sober from a 10, 11 year alcohol addiction. I lived for it. I lived for alcohol. I loved it. And I wake up today, you know, I'm not rummaging around for it. I'm not rummaging around for money. I'm not shaking. I'm not being sick. So yeah, I'll just share a bit of sort of where I've come from and where I am now, really. So I'm drinking heavily. I was drinking sort of from quite a young age, but heavily drinking from about 16, 17. I was still at sixth form. And it very, very quickly became my obsession. I had to be drinking every single weekend. And it didn't matter who I was with, where I was. I had to drink as much as I could, as quick as I could. And I wasn't all right unless I was blacked out, falling all over the place. You know, I had to just go to the extreme. You know, I didn't have that luxury that people seem to have of going out for tea and having a glass of wine, or, you know, going out a night out with the girls. It was always chaos. And, you know, I've learned now that I absolutely thrived on that. You know, my life was chaos. And to be honest, I couldn't understand why people didn't drink like I drunk. What was wrong with them? You know, but, you know, now I know that, you know, it's taken a lot of work, but I know that it was me that was the issue. So yeah, I was thrown out of sixth form, from which it was pretty progressive, pretty quick. Fridays, Saturdays, drinking, you know, went to pretty much 7 days a week. And in my head, it was okay because I was young. You know, I'm 27 now, so, you know, 16, 17, I was young as a party girl, and it was all part of growing up. No, it wasn't. You know, I justified it. Oh, Friday, Saturday, Monday madness, Thursday, karaoke Wednesdays. You know, it didn't matter, because my priority was alcohol, and I did what I could to get it. You know, and along with that, you know, because I couldn't drink at home, I lived with my mum and dad. Along with that came a lot of debt, because I was living beyond my means. I had no value of money. I had no value of life. I really didn't. And so, you know, that went on. The nights out then turned into sort of sneaking 3 bottles of wine and a bottle of vodka into my mum and dad's house, hiding it wherever I could. And, you know, they spent years, my mum and dad, finding bottles, hiding them in the most random places, because then what would happen is I'd forget where I'd put them. You know, everywhere, all around the house. But I thought no one knew. I thought I was one of them secret alcoholics, and I thought I was the best liar in the world. Well, I wasn't. You know, even in recovery, you know, I've had it drilled into me how much denial I was in for years. You know, sort of by now, the consequences, you know, which over the 10 years I was drinking, the consequences got pretty horrific, to be honest. I was constantly in and out of hospital for various reasons, arrested, you know, for crimes that I committed that I would never dream of doing today. You know, suicide attempts, drink driving, you know, and there was definitely some trauma involved in my drinking that, you know, I still have to deal with today. You know, I could sit here for hours listing the war stories, I really could, but I'm sure you get the picture. You know, my choice to get drink, but I was poorly, you know, so, but even now, you know, with the consequences just there, I wasn't an alcoholic. No, I drank because I needed to cope with everything, you know, and that's how it was in my head for a lot of years. My job was stressful. I don't know, my boyfriend left me. I was skint, I was depressed. And I genuinely, you know, I couldn't see it, but I wasn't ready to. You know, and I was breaking my family's heart. People were trying to help and support me, you know, but the denial was massive. And I continued for a lot of years to choose drink over everything. And yeah, it was the most important thing in my life. And it came before absolutely everything and everyone, which I hate saying now, but it did. Yeah, so, you know, I stole, I lied, I cheated, I manipulated. And I did that for years, and that was my life. You know, I ended up in some, you know, some pretty, I would say life-threatening situations, some scary, dangerous places, all because I couldn't stop drinking. And I went anywhere with anyone because of that. You know, it's a very, very lonely and scary illness. It really is. You know, and there's been times in my active addiction where, you know, I thought the best thing for me was just to not be here anymore. And, you know, that hurts my heart today because life is a beautiful gift. You know, and suicide attempts that over the years, because I just couldn't see a way out. And I had absolutely no value of life because my sole purpose was drink. I was so desperate to be better, but I couldn't stop drinking. And it, you know, it was the cause of all my problems, but the answer to them, and because it took every feeling and emotion away, and I was numb when I was drunk. And I genuinely, you know, I thought I was going to die in active alcoholism. You know, alcohol defined me, or so I believed. You know, it made me whole. You know, I was confident, and I thought people liked me. Actually, they didn't. People avoided me. They would cross the street so they didn't have to pass me. You know, but I couldn't see that, you know, I really couldn't. And, you know, as the years went on, the denial got worse, as did the consequences. And, you know, I was drinking around the clock just to function. I wasn't just mentally dependent either by this point, I was physically dependent. You know, like I couldn't go to work without a vodka. You know, I'm not sure how I work. I was thinking about this. I'm doing some work at the moment. I was thinking about this. Like, I don't know how I held my job down for so long. You know, but I did work right up until about 3 years ago, all through my active addiction. but like I say, I've no idea how, because I was never sober. But that's just what I did. I existed, drank, bed, drank, work, bed, repeat, you know. So, you know, eventually, sorry, I've lost my train of thought there. Yeah. Yeah, so eventually, you know, there's only so much your mind and your body can take. You know, it's my partner at the time, he'd sort of got, well, he was living with a bottle. He was, you know, in a relationship with a bottle. I turned up to work in some horrendous states. You know, and because my drinking was morning, noon and night by then. And, you know, I had to go off on long-term sick. I was involved with people that I shouldn't have been. And to be honest, by then I was starting to realise I needed help. I just didn't know where to go. I didn't know what to do. You know, like I say, I was physically dependent by now, but I still didn't want to stop. You know, I couldn't see a life without drink. But it is possible. You know, it is. I'm sat here today, and to be honest, I'm sharing, and I don't know if you've noticed, I've started stopping and starting, because it does. It's amazing. It is. You know, I always remember thinking, I'll be all right. I'll never get to that stage where I'll be having seizures. I'll be shaking in the morning. I'll be sick, dry retching, because I thought I was invincible. You know, and looking back, you know, of course, I wish I'd reached out earlier, but you know, I didn't, and you know, by the grace of God, I'm still here today. But you know, looking in, you know, it would seem, you know, I had it all. I did. And I had a beautiful life, take away the drink. You know, I had a good job, a car. I don't say that with arrogance. You know, I did. I had a boyfriend, nice clothes, whatever, the materialistic stuff. But inside, you know, I was dying. I was fighting a losing battle with addiction. You know, and I was ashamed of that. I couldn't talk about, by now I knew what was wrong with me. And I was ashamed of it, but it's nothing to be ashamed of, addiction. You know, that it doesn't discriminate. It can happen to anyone. You know, I was riddled with guilt, shame and self-hatred, because I knew what I was doing to my family, but I just couldn't stop. You know, I don't know why I'm an alcoholic, but it's a fact. You know, I've had a beautiful childhood. I've been surrounded by lovely family. And like I say, it doesn't discriminate. I've got an illness, which I struggled to accept. I obviously accept it now, but, you know, it doesn't define me, you know, it doesn't make me a bad person or, you know, anything like that. Yeah, so my last relapse, you know, it took me to some really dark places, but you know, I'm here to tell the tale. You know, my mum and dad all through the years, they never gave up on me, ever, but they got to a stage where they were helpless. You know, no one ever gave up on me, but I was giving up on myself. You know, it had to come from me. And, you know, I've been with services in the past. People have always tried to help, but I've not been ready. You know, I've been to before my last stint, I've been to rehab 4 times. You know, and I was always doing it for someone else. You know, whereas this time I feel I did it for me. You know, and that's a selfish part of what I suffer with, because until I was ready, until I'd got to that stage where I'd had enough, you know, there was no helping. Everybody else's heart was breaking, but I was still out there searching for that rock bottom, which bloody hell did I find. You know, so like I say, my last relapse was the icing on the cake. I was so poorly, you know, physically, mentally, emotionally. Hospital, police, bad situations, suicide, seizures, but that's where my addiction took me, you know, and that's not me. You know, my cousin found me in a house, you know, luckily he took me in, you know, and I was, like I say, very ill, and I was cared for like a child. You know, his wife had to sit up with me, literally feed me the vodka, bath me, clean me, you know, and I say this like, you know, it's pretty deep, but that's where alcoholism took me, you know. So I eventually got a bed in detox, which was pretty quick, really. You know, thank God. So I did a 10-day Librium detox this time last year, which was the most grueling thing ever. Ooh. And yeah, I hope I never forget how ill I was. Blimey. Yeah, so after that, luckily, I got my bed back at the treatment centre that I'd previously been at for 6 weeks, which actually was at the Well. So what Jed's just spoken about, I was a supported housing resident there. You know, and I needed taking out of society, you know, which isn't essential for everyone's recovery. And, you know, I just want to reiterate that people can do it in the community. You know, but my experience was I needed stripping down and learning life again. You know, I needed life skills, I needed structure, rules, which I didn't always follow, but there we are. You know, I spent 8 months there, you know, and people have become friends now, you know, the dedicated staff there, you know, they were brilliant. And, you know, yeah, you don't get your phone all the time, but I tell you, your phone is the last thing on your mind in there. I can promise you that. You know, I'll be forever grateful for that place because it helped me become, you know, still becoming the person I am today. You know, I'm still in the process of finding out who Lauren is. But I love her a lot more than I did this time last year. I really do. Yeah, recovery is tough. Like, you know, like Jed was saying, it's not easy. Not every day sunshine and roses, I'll tell you. Some days I wake up and I'm like, oh, no, thanks, not today. But I get up and I go again, because no day in sobriety is as bad as a day grafting in active addiction. Obsessing where my next drink was coming from, how I was going to get it, like waking up dry retching, you know, or when I'll have a seizure, when will it be? Will I recover from it? You know, today I've got a completely new life. You know, I don't believe, you know, when people say they got the old Lauren back. No, you know, I believe I'm just a completely new person. Because I never had my teenage years. My life's been alcohol. You know, so I sort of started again, born again, as I like to say. I spend time with my mum and dad today. You know, I've got love in my heart. I'm an only child, so I definitely suffer from only child syndrome. So like, yeah, Dad, my light bulb's gone in my kitchen, and it's like, oh, he's at the door, brilliant. You know, but they want to be with me today. The trust is building. You know, I spent both my mum and dad's birthday with them sober. Well, actually, my dad spent his birthday plumbing in my washing machine. But what more could he want? You know, I've got my own house today. I pay my own bills. I can look after myself today. I bought my own sofa. And, you know, I was able to buy my mum and dad birthday presents. You know, I volunteer with the Well, and I've got a job. I work with the most beautiful, lovely Down syndrome lady. You know, and I'm trusted to take care of her. I'm trusted to take her out for the day. I'm trusted with her money, like cash in my hand, which, you know, would never happen. I want to be alive today, and you know, I don't want to die anymore. I'm all right. You know, I've gone from hating and being angry with the world and everyone in it, you know, to, you know, not imagining life without alcohol. Like, I just couldn't see it. But today, like, I'm a very, very grateful and content human being. You know, my mum and dad will go to bed tonight. Well, they're actually going out for tea. They didn't invite me, but anyway, that's a different story. You know, they'll go to bed tonight and they'll be able to sleep. You know, they won't be awake worrying. I mean, they'll always worry, they're my parents, but they won't be awake worrying, dreading that phone call. Something's happened to her. What's she done now? You know, I'm safe. I'm warm. You know, I'm healthy. I'm sober. You know, and I'm loved. Yeah, I've got some beautiful, beautiful friends in recovery. You know, I really have. You know, anyone just, you know, it's live. Anyone struggling with addiction, no such thing as a hopeless addict. No such thing. You know, we do recover. This life I have now, you know, I don't have much, but what I do have is beautiful. And it was unimaginable to me. Life without alcohol was just unimaginable, but it is possible. What did them people say? That song, search for the hero inside yourself. We do recover. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Lauren,
fabulous.
amazing. If people out there did not get hope from that.
Oh,
you know what?
Lauren, a lot of people said that, and when it was like listening to my story, and a lot of people have commented on that, saying that that's literally it. They can, honestly, the hearts are flying. Let me try and get some comments in here. Wow.
Yeah, there's loads of comments.
Oh my gosh. Right, so Leanne Moore, what a strong lady. Sounds a lot like my situation. You really are amazing. Keep going. You're the same age as me too. Wow. Stuart Watson, very honest and heartfelt, but so relatable, even to an older person like me. Well done. Chris Rowlands, totally identify with your madness and denial. I mean, that, yeah. When you were talking about the bottles being hidden, my mum used to find, and I'd be like, why are you in the drawers? Why are you in my drawer? What you doing? Why are you know, like, and she'd be like, well, and I'd get angry with her. What are you doing, snooping?
Oh yeah, it was never my fault.
What normal person hides wine in the knicker drawer? I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, oh. Me. We've got Samantha Jane Cooper, 100%. Yeah, Leanne Moore. Oh my God, sounds like she's talking for me. You know, my mum's watching. Such courage. Yeah, she's been there. When the police have not, oh, what's she done?
Yeah.
Hospital. Yeah. Stevie, young, old soul. Lindsay Jackson, learn to love yourself is hard when you spent years despising yourself and not caring if you were alive or dead. You're an inspiring young lady and your gratitude shines through. Cara Battle, inspiration right there. Thank you. Chris Rowlands, loving your honesty. Jeanette Gerard, love your message. Wouldn't mind a dose of that. Bless. And then Chris Rowlands, we sure do recover. Thank you, Lauren. Cara really needs to hear that. Thank you for the inspiration and gratitude. She needed that. So you, honestly, like you say, listening, it just shows, because I was in denial. I was like, I think because I thought I wasn't sat on a park bench.
Yeah.
Like, you know, scruffy. And I thought, well, and then when I used to go to AA meetings, I'd listen to people's stories and think, oh, that's really tragic. I'm nowhere near like that. So I'll just go pub now. I'll go pub and cause some more carnage. You know, and then when you said about people not wanting to, people used to avoid me in pubs because, honestly, I remember someone saying about me, just don't look at her because she'll either smile or she'll glass you.
Yeah.
And I was like, but it literally was. It's that and the psychotic episodes, and when people say, "Oh, I don't remember," I think, "Oh yeah, of course you remember." I literally blackouts were it literally was. So Lauren, honestly, you've just inspired so many people. Christopher Blencarn's watching. Tracy Norton, great shared inspiration.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah,
Honestly.
if you look back, Lauren, there's loads more comments. Too many for Emily to actually keep up with.
Yeah, sorry. I mean, I could. Yeah, Glen Island's watching. There's you've
So
got
many.
lots of love.
I'm just reading one here. Sophia Akram. Wow, what a journey! So brave. Thank you for sharing.
Oh,
It absolutely is, Lauren. Do you know what? And it's been an absolute privilege as well for me to be a small part of your journey as well, mate. You know, you're such a great friend to have. Do you know, I really think of you as my top recovery sister. Do you know? Honestly, me and Lauren will often say any minor inconvenience in my life, I get Lauren on phone. Do you know?
one morning, my bin lid went missing.
Oh,
Sarah was the first person I rang.
it's all right because I have friends like that. We have a dilemma, you know, a bit of a what's the dilemma for the weekend? Wow,
Yeah,
it could be anything. It could be anything.
this is the girl that restores me to sanity.
Oh, I really, really enjoyed that.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah,
Lauren.
thank you very much, Lauren.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, and I'd just like to say as well, I love your t-shirt. Trust yourself.
Trust yourself.
Yeah. I was just typing to server, yeah. Wow, I love that t-shirt.
And Chris Rollins has just put, look how happy she is. Amazing. I mean, yeah, you know, it's lovely. It's lovely.
Yeah. Okay, shall we see Willie? Do you want to see
Willie again? Yeah.
Spencer?
Willie, I muted you, lovey, because I think I got some feedback from like on the thingy. So yes.
Yeah. Can I just mention Sophie that's tuning in? She's from here, lady manager, and she's sharing with Red Rose and LUF now. She's always watching us now. Right, here we go. You have no control over what the guy does. You only have control over what you do. Mental health is the freedom of knowing and accepting oneself. There is hope even when your brain tells you there isn't. I am not afraid of storms, but I am learning to sail my ship. That's it for tonight.
Oh, Willie, you always have those lovely words of wisdom.
Come on, Willie.
Yeah, and I'm glad we could hear you because we were getting a bit of like, where's Willie?
People were complaining like, Willie, we can't hear Willie. We love Willie's shares. Where's Will? I was like, oh, so thank God for that.
Yeah.
And hello, Sophia Akram, who's at the place where Willie is, because I do see a comment a lot. So thank you so much for your support, Sophia, and well done for looking after Willie.
Tune in next week because Willie's going to be plugging his book again. Peter Yarwood. So tune in next week to hear that.
I'm still waiting for my copy of that.
Yeah, I am. So don't worry. Emily's his favourite, you see. So
I know, I can see that. I can see that.
No, I'll get you one, I promise.
Willie, don't worry about it. Don't have to explain yourself. It's fine.
Okay, so it's time, I think, for our drama. So I'm just going to, there is a little bit of swearing in the drama, Emily tells me. So just be aware, and it's, I'll let Emily just tell you about it, actually.
Yeah, I do apologise. I think it may have been me that does the swearing, but it was swearing with passion, and it's just acting. So I do apologise. Yeah, so this is, again, based on domestic violence. This is where the storyline's going, and struggling with mental health and addiction. So with my amazing acting on this, just like to say.
Mrs. Smith goes to visit Sally at a house.
Hiya, Sally, it's Mrs. Smith. I'm just outside your door. Right. Right, okay then. Right, we arrange another time then, okay then. Alright. Right, you've got my number, right? Yeah. Right, alright then. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, boss, I'm just on my way out the door now, mate. Oh, tell me about it, man. Well, all kinds going on. I know I'm late, boss. I'm gonna sort it out. What do you mean? I know I'm not always late, boss. I've just had a lot going on at home, mate. Bloody Sally's doing my head in and we're just not getting on, and you're not being very supportive of me here, boss. Do you know what I'm saying? Right, I'm on my way in. I'll speak to you when I get there.
Daz calls Tommy to confide in him.
Hey Tommy, mate. Yeah, it's Daz. I'm just about to set off for work, mate. So it'll be about 10-15 minutes. Boss has been at me again, lad. Yeah, just complaining that I'm late. You know what I mean? I know I'm late. I said to him, I said, look, boss, yeah, got loads of stuff going on here, lad. You don't know about. And he said, I don't give a shit. And I was like, what? You know what I mean? That's not very, understanding and that, is it? You know, got a lot of stuff going on with Sally, mate. Oh, man, honestly. Yeah, I got home the other day. I don't know what was going on with her, but I had to wake her up out of bed, lad. And she got right up in my face, mate. Seriously, right up in my face. Way past my personal boundary. Thought she was going to give me a crack at one point, lad. Yeah, no, I was pretty scared, to be fair, mate. What do you mean, put a brick on it? Nah, mate, I was. It was scary, man. Look in her eyes, like, I don't know what's been going on. I think she might be drinking again. Yeah, well, you know, like I said, I thought she was going to give me a crack, mate. I really did. Anyway, we do us a favour, mate. I'll talk to you on our lunch break today, pal. But will you just log me on at my computer so boss doesn't know, you know what I mean, that I'm even later than I already am? Yeah, mate. Nice one. All right, buddy. I'll see you later, pal. Bye.
Hey, Daz, how you doing, mate? What do you mean? What do you mean she's playing their games with you? What can I watch it on? She smacked you with the face. Nah, can't believe that. No. Can't believe that's happening. Are you really sure? Do you want to come round for a cup of tea? You're skipping off work again, aren't you? Oh, mate, come on, sort your head out. Come on. What's going on for you, lad? What do you mean she's beating you up? No, can't believe that, mate. Well, come round for a cup of tea and have a chat, lad.
Daz then confides in David.
All right, Davey boy, my old Cockney mate. How we doing? Yeah, I know, my Cockney accent's shocking, isn't it, bro? No, mate, I'm not all right. I'm ringing you, really. Everything's getting a little bit heavy at home, mate. No, I can't tell you, mate. You'll laugh at it, man. No, Sally, mate, she's proper fucking doing my head in, lad. She's bullying me, mate. Mental torture. Honestly. You want to hear the things she calls me? A worthless piece of shit. Why I'm like, I'm going out working, I think I'm the man and all that. You know what I mean? Copped a crack off her the other day, lad. No, it really fucking hurt, mate. She caught me right square in the nose, mate. No, I don't know what. She just fucking drinks all day, bro. No, mate. I know. I said to her, I came home one day, didn't I, from work, and saying, look, you've been sat here all day drinking while I've been out at work. Oh, mate, wow. Honestly, have you ever seen when you do the Coca-Cola and the Mentos together? That was Sally that night, bro. Yeah, she went off on it big time, lad. No, she proper went at me, mate. Yeah, I don't know, just starting to really get to me a bit. Nah, mate, I know. I've had this bird at work as well, giving me a bit of attention, like, you know what I mean? She keeps like, she doesn't know I've noticed, but she keeps throwing these innuendos out to me and that, lad. Yeah, she's not bad, actually. No, mate, I'm married, don't be stupid. Well, I'm married for now. The way things are going, I don't know what's going to happen, lad. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, mate. Anyway, it's nice to speak to you. We'll have to catch up soon again, my cockney maca. Well, no, it's still a shit, isn't it? See you later, buddy. Bye.
Hello. How you doing, sunshine? You alright? How's things? Fucking, that's not good, mate, is it? It's not good. Mate, to be fair, you don't really hear about women doing that sort of thing, do you? John, there's no one else that's getting the blame for that one, mate. Well, to be fair, do you know what I mean? If some bird's giving you the eye up at work, do you know what I mean? Just give it a no. Do you know what I mean? Just go, no, let's sod it. Yeah, I know what it's like, mate. You've got to be faithful. Yeah, well, like you say, mate, if it don't work out, do you know what I mean? Just hop along to the next one. No, I'm only winding you up, mate. Mate, I hope things works out a bit better for you, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, no worries. Alright, speak to you soon. Happy days. See you later, mate. Alright. Hey, did you catch that? I know, as if mate is having a ding dong with his missus, like she's banged him out. No, absolutely terrible, mate, terrible. Yeah.
Sally receives a call from David's wife.
Try and hash out a few episodes and get.
Hiya, you alright? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get ready for school run in a bit. I'm just having a brew. Oh. Yeah. He said what? Really? Oh, no, I don't even shout at him. What's that about? Oh, no, honestly. Oh, you know what they like? Just drama queens, aren't they? Worse than women. No, honestly. You know me. I've never raised my voice to him. I don't no. Oh, my God. Yeah. No, you know me. I'd never do that. This is not like... I'm not like that at all. Yeah, well, I'll see you on school and I'll have a word with him when he gets back. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I'll just finish my brew and that and get myself together and then yeah, I'll meet you later. All right then. All right, bye.
Sally rings Daz. She's really nice to him, which is worrying for Daz. What's Daz in for?
Yeah, hi, Daz. Hiya. Yeah, I've just been talking to my mate. Yeah. I think we need a chat when you get back. All right. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Hi, love. Yeah, I'm just driving at the minute. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm on my way home now. Yeah. All right. Okay. What do you mean? Who have you been speaking to? Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll see you when I get home then, babe. Love you. Fuck. Oh, I feel sick. What am I gonna do? What's she gonna do? Not when I go home.
Daz gets home from work, walks in, looking very sheepish. What has Sally heard?
Oh, you're here? Yeah. Fucking what? You what? Say the name, kick it off for you. You want to let me tell you what? Go on, you're a bit more. You're a bit more. Yes. Ever go and tell people that I'm kicking off your soul? I'll kick off you in a minute, you bastard. Don't start with me. How dare you? I sit here day in, day out with your little kids. Doing everything here. And you, what do? You do nothing. You've got, oh, you didn't make it out here, yeah? I'll tell you what I a drink? I'll tell you what, mate, you said nothing. You said nothing. You better go. Come on. You better go now.
Tell me, remind me never to get on wrong side of you.
Did we just miss that bit with Stuart? Did you miss it?
Yeah, I did. Sorry. Just give me a second. I'll share again.
Yeah, 1 minute. Sorry, guys.
1 second.
You can either leave a self-referral or a message and somebody will be straight back in. Please, please, please. Hi everybody, if you're dealing with any sort of issues that have been happening with the episode today, please contact Red Rose Recovery at www.redroserecovery.org.uk. You can either leave a self-referral or a message and somebody will be straight back in touch with you. Stay safe in the next week and we'll see you then.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't realise it were coming up. Sorry, Stuart.
Yeah, Stuart.
I rewound it for you.
Yeah, first he was edited and now this. Yeah. And that is actually, when my daughter watched it, she just went, that's just you really, Mum, isn't it? Like, so that was me in addiction. Yay! Oh, fun time, Frankie. So yeah, I enjoyed it. The thing is, when I actually filmed that, my neighbour actually came out later on and went, "Are you all right?" Yeah, you know, like, yeah, I was acting, you know, like as though
like I was acting.
No one Huh?
I'm not really like that, don't worry.
We know you better than that, Emily.
Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah.
Chris Rollins has put Emily is terrifying. I was like that all the time. That's why the police didn't like me, because I was just a constant nuisance. So
I'm loving this. I'm reading one of the comments here that says Judith Wilbram. I'm shaking for poor chap.
That's your mum. That's what mum. She has been first. She's seen. She put. I had a headache before. She knows when it said. And when I said on the thing, oh, I don't shout. My mum was like, never shout. You see, my mum, she knows she'd be watching that at home, thinking all those fears will have come back to her. She'll be having a panic attack, thinking, oh my god. And then we've got yeah, Chris Rollins funny, but this abuse happens for real, and that was what we were trying to get at, because obviously I've been a victim of it myself, and you know, and it is, and it was just to portray that it happens to a lot of women and it happens to a lot of men as well.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Not really spoken about, and that's what we were trying to get across, that it does happen to men. Yeah, so,
absolutely. Yeah. And men, you know, men seem to find that extra shame in it, don't they? You know, and don't want to reach out. You know, they don't want to tell the friends, like, you know, like you saw in that episode there. You know, straight away, he didn't want to tell his friend. You know, but there's no shame in it, everybody. You know, there really isn't. Reach out. There are people there to help. That sort of thing shouldn't happen. It's not okay. You know, and you don't have to put up with that.
Definitely.
Yeah, and please reach out if it's affected anybody or you're going through anything like that. Reach out to us, and you know, if we can't help you, we will signpost to people that can. So, you know, don't just sit on it. Just do as Stuart said at the end. You know, just go to our website and refer yourself in, and we'll help you as best we can.
Absolutely.
Any more comments, Emily?
Yeah, Jed Austin has put, this is a great forum, very inspiring, and always has wonderful people on it who are true heroes. I think what you guys do is amazing. The real deal, that keeps it real. It's got that feel of genuine appeal and helps to heal.
Oh,
Thank you for all you do. God bless you. I watched Jed the other night on the SOS, Ben SOS. Oh, absolutely amazing guy. Absolutely amazing. We've got Barbara English. Brill, how realistic? If you love it, press like and share. Thank you, Babs. My mum, it seriously is frightening with crying faces. Yeah, she's lived it. Barbara English, yes, Chris, it does. And if it helps one person open up and ask for help, then that's wonderful. It is, you know, just reach out, like you say. It doesn't matter, you know, we don't have to have that bravado of men like, oh, they have to, you know, it does, and it's real, and it's scary. Yeah. It's scary for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Is that it, Emily? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think we'll have another song. Is that okay, Georgina?
I'm looking forward to this.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. So the third one that I've chosen is My Future by Billie Eilish. And to be honest, I've been reading the lyrics lately, and it kind of, I've related them more to my relationship with alcohol and coming into recovery. And it's just a beautiful song, to be honest, about hope. And yeah. I can't seem to focus, and you don't seem to notice I'm not here. I'm just a mirror. You check your complexion to find your reflections all alone. I had to go. Can't you hear me? I'm not coming home. Do you understand? I've changed my plans, 'cause I'm in love with my future. Can't wait to meet her, and I'm in love, but not with anybody else. Just wanna get to know myself. I know supposedly I'm lonely now. I know I'm supposed to be unhappy without someone, but aren't I someone? And I'm in love, but not with anybody else. Just wanna get to know myself. But I know better than to drive you home, 'cause you'd invite me in, and I'd be yours again. And I'm in love with my future, and you don't know her, and I'm in love, but not with anybody here. I'll see you in a couple years. Thank you.
Oh, I could listen to you all day. You've got such a
I
beautiful
could.
voice.
I got goosebumps.
Yeah, that was beautiful, George. Beautiful.
Barbara English has said, so many talented people whose talents have been pushed to one side because of addiction, and now in recovery they are blooming again. That is you.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Love it.
Very much. And thanks for asking me to be here.
Oh, no.
Thank you, Georgina. Thank you.
And we've got Chris Rowlands has put such confidence in singing live, amazing talent. I mean, it is. Lindsay Jackson, what a beautiful voice, goosebumps. It's beautiful. Applause. Jeanette Gerard, applause again. Lovely voice and lyrics. Going to have a look up that song. So what song? What song was it?
It's My Future by Billie Eilish.
My Future by Billie Eilish. Absolutely fantastic.
I asked Sarah what it were, but I couldn't con her into trying to sing it for me. I was trying, but throwing none of it.
I might know it. I said, absolutely no chance. I will murder it.
Just like to get people.
Georgina will do it justice, not me. I was blessed with rhythm, not tuning, guys.
You can only have one or the other. You can't be a double.
Exactly. It'd be unfair to get both now, wouldn't it?
No, it'd be unfair.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there any more words of wisdom from Willie, or are we done? What we're doing?
No, I only had one this week.
Oh, Willie, you're fired. Right, let's fire Willie. Willie's fired.
No, we can't do that.
Never. Joking.
Good lynchers. Okay, well, I'd just like to say thank you very much. I know some of the guests are gone because they had to go, but thank you very much for coming on and spending this Saturday evening with us. You've all been brilliant and you've all really give people up shots.
Yeah.
So I hope the people watching enjoyed it as much as I have. It's been a privilege to host this show. I'd like to thank Sarah for hosting it with me, her first time hosting, and I think you were fabulous.
A natural, isn't she?
Yeah,
Absolute natural.
Better throw some jazz hands in there too.
You do the jazz hands.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to thank Emily as well, because I think, Emily, have you done last 2 or 3, something like that?
We're not counting.
So thank you, Emily, because I know you didn't have to, but Emily just makes the show brilliant as well, and thank you very much, because I don't think I can do hosting and comments and make sure I've got views. I cut people off, as you see, so yeah, too much. I don't multitask well. Thank you very much, and good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank
you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.